Hello, welcome back to Monday Mindfulness. This week has been a bit of a slow week and easing back into things. The hand is much better, but still not 100%. So slowly easing into things, pacing myself, and that's actually been my practice this week. So it's inspired a practice that I absolutely love, and what I'd like to share with you as part of that practice is peaches. Now these peaches are mini little peaches. They are amazing. Here at Casa de Cultura Permanente in Cluj, we have a CSA which brings together the community with farmers to be able to get great access to amazing food and to support the local farmers directly and locally. So in this season, we've got an abundance of fruits, and we're really blessed to have these amazing, beautiful fruits in the house. And what I've been doing is, I've been doing a very gentle easing back into using especially the thumb rehab exercise. And I've been using these beautiful little peaches as part of that mindful practice. So I've been aware of the delicacies of these little guys, doing my best not to get in the story about how cute and little they are compared to regular sized peaches, but just taking in the details of them as they are. And my mind also wants to compare them to apricots as well. I have no idea what their relation is, but to me, they're itty bitty peaches. So these guys are something that I'm just taking in the details of and noticing the contact of my fingers with these, how my thumb especially is responding because it's a bit injured. So I'm just aware of all of the details going on in this peach, and I'm smelling it. Oh man, soft, fragrant, peachy goodness. It's almost like I can taste that subtle tartiness of the skin just from smelling it. Amazing, such a soft, aromatic, fragrance, absolutely beautiful. And this is part of that mindful eating process that we're doing today. So in smelling, my saliva has already started to get around the mouth, my stomach has changed, the body is starting to get hungry. And this is a natural part of this digestion process, which often starts with the smell. So now that we've had a smell, I'm going to keep soaking that in right through the process. This is just being present, gentle, and really humble with myself. And that's what I've been doing for this rehab in taking care of the thumb. So these itty bitty peaches are great for that because it's like this confined process. So now I can start to put pressure. I can notice what's happening with the peach. And this one's starting to get a bit soft. It's not wanting to tear cleanly, but now, yes. And I'm just aware of the workload in this hand, because as you can see here, this thumb is a bit scarred up and it's a bit of a deep cut. So it's not really functioning real well and it's still a little bit swollen. And this side of the hand, I'm not really looking to use this action too much or really use this hand too much at all. So this is a nice way to balance it and just feel the use in this area of the hand while not overdoing it, just being gentle and noticing what it's like to just go through these processes and using a lot less strength than is my maximum. So very gentle and very sensitive to what's happening in the injured area, just floating in that that middle space, not wanting to overdo it, but also doing something, getting some movement going in there and doing it mindfully. So now she's open. Wow, so much stronger and so much more just pungently tarty now. Oh, I can taste it already. The hand is a little bit fatigued, but just very gently. I want to err on the side of less fatigue. If I'm feeling fatigued in this hand, I'm just going to rest or sleep or take care of it right now, because my priority is health at the moment. So just being very gentle. And now coming back to the mindful eating experience. So I've had a little bit of a dexterity work, and if I'm eating a lot of peaches like we saw in the bowl, this is a constant flowing practice where I'm being sensitive to the hand, opening with awareness and gentleness, taking in all of these smells and going through the eating process. So it's like a two-phased type of mindfulness practice where I'm bodily awareness focusing for when I'm using this hand, and at other times I'm doing mindful eating process. Both of them are types of bodily awareness, but just different variations, and it can keep our focus fresh and keep us engaged with what's in front of us. I'm very, very drawn to eat this. The smell is amazing. And now if I just want to wait between the eating, I'm noticing what's happening as well. There's not like a super concerned or attached feeling. It's just, okay, let's wait a bit. So it doesn't feel like there's any desperation there, but there's like this natural pathway that's unfolding here as I smell this more and more, and the mouth now is like super, super full. Usually you do it faster than this, but I'm taking my time, giving an example. So just starting with one slow, graceful bite. You can close your eyes down to get more focused. And texture's just filling up the mouth. The tartness is much stronger than the smell indicated. It's still soft and a little bit sweet. And the taste is still lingering around the back of my mouth. Amazing. Such a middle sweet spot between sweet and tart. Romanian peaches. Thank you, Dragos and Lorde, for making these available. Really, really grateful. And if you don't have a piece of fruit, you can find some sort of snack that works for you. If you're in a snacking phase and you want to try this. So just smelling. And I was tempted to try using the right hand, the injured hand, to pull this pip out, but the thumb does feel fatigued and I don't feel like overdoing it. So it's going to be a left-handed job. Popped out really easy, like it wanted to. That's a story. Okay. Notice if any sounds want to come out. This feels like it's like being drawn into the body. Like the flavor is diving down the back of the mouth. Like it's being absorbed by the the chest and the body as well as the back of the head, like it's just all being soaked in. Amazingly beautiful. And I'll just give you another example that shows more of the graceful flow of how I've been doing it over the last few days. Just putting a bit of pressure. This is an invitation to me to honor that injury. Man, heaven in a mouth. Just taking that extra few seconds to notice the details of the flavor, how it affects the body, what's happening there as far as where in the mouth is this flavor engaging. And how is the body responding? So is it giving you an indication that it's really, really soaking this stuff in? Is it saying like, oh, enough of this? What is it saying internally? Is the stomach comfortable? Is it not? How does the digestion process feel? Are you feeling dry or hydrated? Oh, I'm feeling energized after these. One more example. 3 is perfect. So, the hand feels much more relaxed now. Noticing the textures of the skin of the peach as well. It has different flavors as well. Licking my lips. Well, thank you for joining me for that mindful peach eating experience. It's a real honor to be able to share it. Thank you to the peaches. Amazing little Romanian itty bitty peaches. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any mindful eating feedback or questions that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful week. Love you guys.